welcome to the XRforPED training course. This training was developed within the framework of this project, Promoting Digital Higher Education by Introducing Immersive Learning in the Educational Studies. And the whole project deals with immersive technologies and how they might be used in modern education and training. We have developed a training course for that, aiming at teachers, educators, lecturers, and students of pedagogy. And we developed 10 modules, and each of the modules is introduced by several small tutorials. The first one you're watching at the moment, and they should give you an overview what we were working about and what you can expect from this training course. So have fun and watch our tutorials. Okay, let's jump into Module 1, which gives a general introduction to our training course. Here we briefly introduce the learning content, the objectives and the outcomes to you, which is mainly to raise awareness what immersive technologies are, how they might be useful for training, and just to increase motivation to get in touch with them, try them out, and just actually not to be shy, not using them at all. Our training course has an overall volume of approximately 100 hours or units, which is equivalent to 3 to 4 ECTS, in case you're a higher education institute. The training content is, we have 8 modules dealing with content-related issues like immersive learning, hardware, software, 3D, educational content development, and then how immersive learning can be utilized on different levels of education. Module 9 is an introduction to an VR learning environment we have developed in our project. And last but not least, there is also a very generic module on how to develop webinars and tutorials. In addition to that, we have screened more than 100 apps, immersive technology apps, and we selected 20 of them, which we would like to introduce to you, which we think actually are very useful for training in the different settings, or might be just very easy to start apps, so you can work with them without being very familiar with the technology so far. We also have created a learning environment where you can see how immersive learning can be applied or can be used as a learning classroom, where you can meet with your students as avatars, you can go through the training, all the training program, but also you can communicate with each other, and you just can play a little bit with the different features we offers you. We also raised some issue why it might be important to deal with VR. These are also discussion points for you. We don't say we are right or wrong, we just raise them. We just discuss a little bit the state of the art in pedagogy with regards to these technologies, and you can decide yourself whether or not you follow us. What is very important for us, we won't lose you in terminology, so we actually explain a little bit for you what is meant by immersive technologies, what is virtual reality, augmented virtual reality, mixed reality, extended reality. It's a little bit confusing if you're new, but in fact they are not. And we also give some examples for each of these technologies, but also here you don't have to follow us. We are not not technocrats, actually. We are pedagogues. We don't want to discuss the technical background. We just want to get a rough idea what we speak about, and that's enough. And then we'll discuss how we can use this in training. So what we basically speak about is these, what you have seen for sure in the one or other at the one or the other occasion. So why is it interesting actually to speak about VR and education? It is because there is so many features already out there. They are not very expensive anymore. You can do almost anything in world. What you can do in real world, you can do in virtual world or augmented realities. You can run a roller coaster. You can build a house. You can do job trainings. You visit your body. You visit the Colosseum or many other sites. You can train speaking in front of public. You can learn how to change tires at your car. You can learn cooking. You can pretend you're a farmer, you can mix drinks, you can travel in space, or you can go fishing if you're too exhausted of all of that. So all this is possible and much, much more. So that's why we think there is some value also of these technologies in pedagogy, and that's why we do. So check out for more. Actually, here we've published everything on our website. First of all, there is a survey we did in Europe with regards to digitalization of education in general, and also about digital immersive technologies in education. I will speak in my next tutorial about that. Then we did the training course I just introduced to you. There are also the best practice apps. And last but not least, we published all our findings, experiences, and lessons learned in a policy paper, where you find articles from the partnership, but also from persons outside, together with the introduction of more than 10 EU projects, other EU projects working on immersive technologies. Well, that's our course, that's our project. Thanks a lot for following us. Some references here. Thanks a lot for your attention, and looking forward to meet you in the next tutorial.